Now we have some big breaking coming in. Japanese Prime Minister has decided to resign to avoid a split within the ruling Liberal Democratic Party. The broadcaster NHK is reporting. The announcement on Sunday comes weeks after Ishiba denied reports he planned to resign over a historic defeat his LDP-led coalition suffered in a July election, losing its upper house majority, saying he wanted to make sure the tariff deal struck with the United States was appropriately implemented. This is in fact the big breaking that we are tracking for all our viewers. Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba has now decided to resign to avoid a split within the ruling LDP. This is what in fact NHK, the broadcaster, is reporting. This is a major update there coming in from Japan. This is a big political development. Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba stepping down. Remember, just weeks ago he had denied reports of resignation after that crushing defeat in the upper house polls. But now he's making the move to prevent a split within his own party, the Liberal Democratic Party. This resignation also comes at a time when Ishiba, in fact, wanted to ensure that the tariff deal with the United States was implemented. Political turmoil, in fact, now deepening in Tokyo. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Pragya Bakshi, who joins me on the phone line with more details on the same. Pragya, what does Ishiba's resignation really tell us? Was this purely about party unity, or was he pushed out after the upper house drubbing?
Neha, there has been political instability in Japan for some time now, and Ishiba's party, suffered electoral defeat. The entire coalition suffered defeat in July. And so there were already reports doing the rounds that he might resign, which he denied in July itself, even after the defeat. But now Japanese broadcaster is reporting, NHK is reporting, that he will resign ahead of a ruling party vote, on whether to hold a leadership election. And there's no exact date on when he will be stepping down. However, this is the initial report that's coming in, that he will be resigning. Now, the resignation comes, less than a year after he became Prime Minister. And even his tenure was, marked by electoral setbacks. So, like I said, there has been political instability even after he was elected Prime Minister. And he has faced weeks of pressures from within his own party to step down after the July election debacle. And the ruling coalition has also been in splits over the same. So clearly there is, internal tussle, not only within the Japanese politics, but also the ruling party itself. And, there will be further more political uncertainty, I think, after he steps down, because there are a lot of external issues also, especially the ones concerning tariff with the U.S. And the last thing we heard on the same was that the Japanese negotiator has cancelled his visit to the U.S. So this is really not a good time, clearly, politically, for Japan. And we will have to wait and watch what happens.
Right. Thank you very much, Pragya, for joining us with all of those important insights.